Hey, it's that time of the year. Hello, hello, hello. We ain't gonna waste no time. We got a lot of to talk about today. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show No Filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Happy, 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 happy birthday to your boy. Best birthday ever already. Thursday. All the Pisces out there in the world. This is Pisces season. I am officially 132 years old today. Clap it up for me. You know, when I was little, I was one of those kids that was quick to call an old person old as dirt behind their back. You know, we's bad kids. We that was our joke. Man, shut up, man. He old as dirt. And you don't realize one day, God willing, you will be old as dirt too. But I didn't know it would feel this good. It feels so good, y'all, today. Happy birthday. It's a Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. I'm feeling blessed. Let me tell you what we're talking about today. Diddy, before we get into all that birthday talk, Diddy, the feds have fired back at Diddy saying that there's racism. Jay-Z and Tony Busby still got more drama, and I don't like it. But y'all, the merch store is launched. Everybody been like, I want my And I Don't Like It gear. You need merch. You need merch. I was waiting for the perfect time to launch it, and today is the day. So, andidon'tLikeIt.com. Very simple. Y'all know, everybody know me by And I Don't Like It more than even my name. andidon'tLikeIt.com. You can get your hoodies. The hoodies is almost sold out. But today today and tomorrow, hoodies are $15 off and t-shirts are $10 off. Grab them while they last. I knew hoodies were going to be popular, but I underestimated y'all, and I'm going to have to stop underestimating y'all. We had so many sales on our soft launch for the subscribers. I was hoping that I still had some stuff for everybody else. So I told Shan we got to put in some more. We got to restock. But yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving all the support. Shout out to everybody. You know, I'm gonna throw everybody a shout out who supported the movement. You know how we do. I don't like to BS too long. I really like to get right into the news. So I'm gonna get into the news, and then I'm gonna save a lot of the birthday talk and a lot of the thank y'all. I gotta thank everybody after we get through this news. But all I'm gonna say is, when you feel good to come into work at 7 a.m. on your birthday, you know you're doing the right thing. You know you following your calling. And like I always say, I got to thank all my listeners and all my supporters, because y'all the one told me do this damn podcast. I had no clue that I would love it so much, which is what took me so long to actually do it. Because I'm one of those people, like, when y'all support me, you're not going to see me do something and then a month later, you don't see it no more. I know once I commit to something, I'm not stopping. So I had to just really make sure. It's like, once I committed to this podcast, I know I'm going to have to stay committed. So I really wanted to make sure it was for me. And after, I think it was one person finally said it again, you need a podcast. I said, you know what? Sometimes you got to take a leap of faith. Sometimes you don't know it all. Sometimes the people around you who love you know better than you know. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all know me, I'm opinionated. I could be a know-it-all sometimes, but when it comes to me, I pretty much always know what's best for me and what I'm into and what I want to do. This is the first time in my life where people were telling me to do something that I didn't think was for me and didn't think I would like it, never saw myself as a podcaster. Even as my social media following grew to hundreds and thousands, I still didn't see myself as a podcaster. But as y'all know, even though I'm opinionated, I'm very open-minded. Y'all know I listen to both sides. I listen to what y'all say. I'm one of the few podcasters you can say in the fan mail, you can give me your gripes. You can give me something you might not agree with. I love it. It don't bother me. I like hearing it all. And so that's why I was even open to doing a podcast. I said, well, you know what, Flo? Too many people that support you are asking for it. And giving your people who support you what they're asking for is never a bad thing. Because they support you. They love what you do. And they see things in you that you don't even see in yourself. So today, we're going to get into the news, but I'm just warning you now, it's going to be a lot of thank yous to y'all because I'm one of them people that always know what I want to do. And this is the craziest thing that I never wanted to do that y'all told me to do. And it has impacted my life more than even the social media and all those hundreds of thousands of followers and TikTok, all the other stuff I've done. It's not even close to the family and the stability and the just love that this podcast has brought. We doing great things, getting words out about things we want, standing up for causes together. And it's just, I didn't realize that the love people have for you when they love your 2-3 minute videos ain't nowhere near like the love that people have for you when they watch you for 2 hours or listen to you for 2 hours every day. And y'all know I'm gonna be there like clockwork. It's two different worlds. And shout out to TikTok for banning my TikTok. It was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Literally the best thing that ever happened to me, because if TikTok wouldn't have banned my page, I would not have started focusing this much on my YouTube and my podcast. I was dedicating a lot of time to TikTok, and once they banned me, they sent me in the right direction. It was almost like they said, man, you too big to be spending this much time on TikTok videos. You got too much of a bigger calling, and that's how I looked at it. That's why I never cried about it. Y'all see everything I preach to y'all every day. Y'all see I live it. I don't just talk. Everything I tell y'all that all the lessons and things I've learned and I pass it on to y'all, I live it. I lost a 350,000 follower TikTok. You ain't hear me cry about it one time. You ain't see me. They don't see me on TikTok talking about, hey, follow me. I lost my page. Nope. Because I looked at it as God trying to tell me something. And when I think of it like that, I ain't never been wrong. And so I just appreciate y'all. And y'all know I be ranting and stuff, and y'all be listening to my rants. Y'all just the best. So I'm gonna get into this freaking news on my birthday. Feeling good. Best adult birthday of my life. I'm gonna throw that out there. I ain't gonna say kids because my mom and dad and them, they did their thing to make sure my B-days was memorable. But as an adult, this is my best birthday by far. Launched my merch store. Podcast is successful. We in the top 10, 15%. Standing strong. 5-star reviews across Apple and Spotify as we reach 100,000 downloads. Come on now. But somebody ain't having the best time. And I think y'all know who that is. And I'm going to give you a hint. He used to have a mohawk. And if you can guess who that is, then you are definitely a Flo fan and supporter, because y'all know is one person who I made famous for having a mohawk. And that's Mohawk Diddy. Thank you, Nadreema. Nadreema says she got my birthday lunch. Thank you. We about to get started. Shout out to Apple and Spotify listeners. If you ever want to join our live studio audience, come to YouTube live at 7:30 a.m. or noon Eastern Standard Time. We have a blast. Head on swivel, poop to scoop, or scoop to poop. Keep your eyes on the road. If you're listening, make sure you got your seatbelt on and keep your ears on me and the eyes on the road. Let's get into this Mohawk Diddy madness. This article that I want to break down comes from Hip Hop DX and the article is written by Marisa Mendez. Title reads, Diddy, Feds say race played absolutely no role in charge mogul wants dropped. Now, what the hell are they talking about on my birthday? I ain't got time for this today. Not on my birthday with this crazy mess with Diddy. But what they talking about is, if y'all remember, Diddy has been throwing whatever he can against the wall and to see what sticks, and ain't nothing stuck yet. And I think he's gonna be continuing that trend. So if you remember, he said, you know what? It's almost like he threw out the window of like saying that I didn't do it, or trying to make up reasons, or trying to come up with different stupid reasons to get charges dropped. And I guess he said, you know what? They ain't believing that I didn't do it. So let me try something else. Yeah, I did it, but everybody's doing it. And only black people are being charged for it. This was Diddy's defense. Nah, when I told y'all when he said that, I said that one ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody trying to hear that spiking drinks, freak offs, forced sex, all of these different things. Nobody's trying to believe that this is only happening to you because you're black, and we're gonna let you off because you say it's a race thing. And it took a while for the feds to respond to that. Well, they just responded. And Diddy is cooked. Diddy is fried. Diddy is waffle makered. Diddy is crock potted. Whatever they do at Benihana, Diddy is that. Because he's getting cooked for the whole world to see it. And when you do the type of stuff that he's done, karma ain't no fun. So let's get into this article. It reads, Diddy is attempting to dismiss a charge in the superseding indictment filed against him on the basis that the law itself is racist. And now the feds have responded saying that is absolutely not the case. According to documents filed Tuesday, March 4th, and obtained by Hip Hop DX, the government referred to the mogul's claim as outrageous and illogical, emphasizing that race played no role whatsoever in the decision to seek the charges contained in the indictment, which instead stemmed from the defendant's decades of criminal conduct. The docs concluded, because the defendant offers nothing more than conjecture to suggest otherwise, the motion should be denied. Hip Hop DX reached out to Diddy's legal team for comment, but did not hear back immediately. Diddy's motion, filed on February 18th, focuses on the charge of transportation to engage in prostitution, one of 3 counts in the indictment, along with the sex trafficking and racketeering. It claims that there has never been a similar prosecution under the Mann Act, and no white person has ever been targeted with the law. A law which has been in place for over 100 years and was designed to prohibit the transportation of women for freak-offs or sex. The filing claims that Diddy is the victim of racism from the government, saying Mr. Combs has been singled out because he is a powerful black man and he is being prosecuted for conduct that regularly goes unpunished. This ain't no damn defense, Diddy. Whatever you pay, he paying them $5,000 an hour. He could pay me $1,000 an hour. I give him better advice than go with this. I would look him square in his eyes while we meeting in the prison and say, Diddy, you know you sound like a damn fool, right? Ain't no way. This ain't working. I ain't gonna tell you why. I ain't gonna even tell you that you're wrong, Diddy. But I am gonna tell you to your face, this some bullshit. They're not gonna let you off of some nasty, trifling, devilish, satanic, borderline, insane conduct because other people wasn't brought in for this. Like, that's your spoiled celebrity, used to being catered to as, that's what got you here, and that's what got him even thinking that. They gonna let you off for flying in sex and prostitution because you saying other people ain't got caught up in this. Man, everybody will use that damn excuse if that was the case. I remember I was speeding in Cleveland Heights. Cleveland Heights, one of the most racist towns, especially back in the day. If you were driving, if you looked like me, you was getting pulled over. And let me tell you this. When they took me in for a ticket, had I said, hey, they only pull over black people, they didn't pull over no white people, guess what? The judge would have slammed the gavel, told me what my fine was, points would have been added on to my thing, and they would have sent me out the door. So if you're looking for me to feel sorry for you on some prostitution type charge, I ain't doing it. And anybody got a problem with it, you on the wrong cast. Because I just tell it straightforward. I put myself in those shoes. How many times I done walked in somewhere and thought maybe because I was this color or that color, how many times did I think I was being picked on or whatever? I'm going to tell you, like my dad told me, ain't no excuses, only solutions. And guess what the solution is? Stay the fuck out the way. Ain't nobody trying to hear you cry, yo billionaire doing all this wild and crazy stuff, and you want us to feel sorry for you as a black man. When you destroyed many black men and women. Some I know personally. So when people be in the comments talking about, why are you trying to bring down the black? I know people who he's brought down personally. Maybe you don't. So go ahead and have your opinions. But I do know personally. And anybody that I rock with, I'm standing 10 toes. I don't care if the other person is Diddy or whoever he is. If it ain't right, it ain't right. Told you I ain't got time for this on my birthday. I'm trying to chill and stay into the birthday mode. So let's keep going. It asks, what was racist in its inception has often been racist in its operation. The filing also reiterates the defense's argument that all sexual activity involving Diddy's and others was consensual. The government has concocted a criminal case based on primarily just allegations that Mr. Combs and two of his longtime girlfriends sometimes brought a third party, a male escort, into their sexual relationship. Now, let me tell you how they stealing Diddy's money, these lawyers. Y'all have been through several bail and bond hearings. Y'all have offered everything, including Diddy's left arm and his leg. $50 million. Y'all claimed y'all was setting up all type of security so Diddy would be locked and confined even if he was granted bail. The court told you to take your $50 million and shove it up your behind. And guess what? One of my morning crews just gave me a good idea, and it was an idea I had and forgot all about it. I forgot my own idea. I'm that old. He said in the chat, you got to go uncensored for your birthday. And guess what I say? Fuck that. You right. So we is uncensored today. So let me back it up. It's my birthday, man. I definitely don't got to censor myself on my damn birthday. Fuck them. So after all that, Diddy, they wouldn't even take $50 million to let you to bond you, bruh. And you think after all of that, you could just say that the sex was consensual and all is good now? Think about that, y'all. I can't be the only one that think this is the craziest. You offered everything but your mama. Mohawk Mama Diddy herself. You offered everything except the kitchen sink. And matter of fact, you threw the kitchen sink in there. And they still wouldn't let you bond. But you think saying that all that sex was consensual is a good defense? Man, sign me up, Diddy. Put me on the Lord. You just giving away money. Pay me $5,000 an hour, and I can just shoot from the hip and give you some crazy advice. Because this is wild. And we can say what we want about Jay-Z. People could be mad at this and think he did that, but let's just call a spade a spade. One thing about it, this is the difference between Jay-Z and Diddy. Jay-Z giving Tony Busby a run for his money because Jay-Z got the right team. And I'm sure he's listening to his team. Diddy is over here looking like comedy amateur hour, public defender. I've seen public defenders with more would put up a stronger case. It all points to the fact of why Diddy is here and why he gonna rot. Because he don't listen to nobody. He think he know it all. And like my family would say, if you think you know it all, your ass wouldn't. If you knew it all, your ass wouldn't be in the prison where you at right now. So if you ain't nothing more than Diddy in prison thinking he knowing more than everybody else. That boy's something else. Let's continue in this uncensored version on my B-Day. It also repeats the accusation that federal prosecutors have been leaking information about the case to the media. He brings this up again. The government's handling of this case demonstrates bias and animus. It has gone out of its way to humiliate Mr. Combs, to prejudice the jury pool with pretrial publicity that plays on racist tropes. It has leaked damaging and oftentimes false materials to the press. So the government is tainting the jury pool, but you behind bars orchestrating social media campaigns trying to taint the jury pool in your favor. You gotta have some nerve to file motions about the same shit you doing. Remember, Diddy had his son go on his page and say, "Hey y'all, the Notorious B.I.G. I'm taking over my dad's page so I can show you the history and the good things of Bad Boys and all the good deeds that my dad has done." And when he made that big announcement, you know that was coming from Diddy. Guess what? He proceeded to drop no videos to show us none of the good stuff he did. See, that went over a lot of people's heads, but I pay attention to it all. That's why I can call out stuff months and months in advance. A lot of your favorite podcasters listen to my stuff and then they run with my stuff. Because my delivery and my content is so authentic, you can't even take it without me knowing. Because I don't even listen to nobody else's stuff at all. That's why my takes be totally my takes. And then when I hear somebody else saying, I'll be like, I'll be smiling like a proud dad, looking at his fellow podcaster who learned a lot from my podcast. You ain't heard nobody mention that. But if you go back to Diddy's Instagram, and if you've been following this like a hawk, like I have been, when Diddy was trying to put that full court press on the media, he had his son make this big announcement. He went to Diddy's page. He dropped some old Bad Boy music, some Biggie music, and said, "I'm taking over my dad's page, and from here on out, I'll be posting all the good stuff my dad's did over this history." And we ain't get one damn post after that. It was almost like he said, like nobody thought it through. And after he said that, he went to go find out all the good stuff his dad did, and he couldn't find shit. Why am I even talking about that? Because it just points to the fact that Diddy is running his own legal defense, which is why it looked like a dumpster fire. And I remind you, who was the first one to say that? I called out Diddy's whole legal campaign crap the first week he was arrested, back in September. Wasn't nobody talking about Diddy's how horrible this legal defense is. Now they are. But I'm used to that. If you've been following me, I say stuff and before it be months later when it finally comes, when everybody else can see it. I told you I ain't had time for this on my damn birthday. Here they go with this. I hate stupidity, and I hate when they think we stupid. And so during a pretrial hearing last October, a prosecutor called similar accusations made by Diddy's legal team as baseless. The government previously rejected all his claims of discriminating. And y'all know Diddy has been in jail ever since. Needless to say, I don't think the courts is going to go for Diddy's because I'm black. Because I'm black and I ain't going for it. And y'all know I stand for my people. I've been fighting for my people ever since I built this platform. But I ain't fighting for no stupidity. Because see, that ain't the family I come from. My family, we love you to death, but when you do some stupid shit, you on your own. You figure it out. We gonna help you in emergency. We gonna hold you down in public. But behind the scenes, you on your fucking own. And that's the type of love Diddy need. That's the type of love I don't think Mama Mohawk gave him. And so hopefully tomorrow we get the Enterprise letter, y'all. We will be watching. intently. They ain't said nothing about it, which is scaring me. Because I would have thought they would have said, hey, tomorrow the Enterprise letter is coming. I ain't heard shit. It's my birthday and I ain't heard shit. I'm going to call up to the court. It's my birthday today. What the fuck is going on with the thing tomorrow? You know, people use their birthday for anything. Damn it, I want special treatment. This the one day. I want to call in and say, look, it's my damn birthday. Don't come in here with this shit tomorrow talking about y'all ain't got no damn Enterprise letter. And so let's move on. Tired of Mohawk Diddy's ass. No Diddy. Let's move on to Jay-Z and Tony Busby. And the drama is drama. And you hear me? So what is going on with Jay-Z with the big hair and Tony must be Busby? Well, they throwing mud at Diddy. I mean, Tony. Tony Busby is getting mud thrown his way officially. Also, Jay-Z done admitted that he spoke to an investigator. That could have him in trouble. So first of all, let's get into this mud being slung Tony Busby's way. And then we'll get into what the Diddler got going on. I mean, the Jiggler got going on. Oh, let's see. This is from SK Pop. Diva Singh is the writer. Title of this article is Claudia Brady claims intimidation tactics recounted by Jay-Z's accuser was repurposed from the story of Tony Busby harassing her. So she's saying she used her story because she claimed Tony Busby was harassing her. Now, Claudia Brady is tech mogul Greg Brady's ex-wife. I know that's a lot, but keep up with me. She commented saying that Claudia alleged that the intimidation tactics that this new accuser that Tony Busby was representing for Jay-Z against Jay-Z, saying that she stole her story, basically. In her tweet, Claudia attached TMC's story on Jay-Z's accuser, stating that she was terrified of the rapper. The TMZ piece mentioned that Jane Doe, who sued the rapper, aka Hove, on account of SA. The woman alleged that investigators attempted to get her signature on a document, falsifying her claims against Jay-Z. However, she denied it. This is the craziest thing. This is actually my story on how Busby was harassing me. People leaving shit at my house and strange men that look like investigators popping up to intimidate me. Ironically, this Sunday, I told my prior counsel about this. In another tweet from the same day, Claudia Brady added that she told her prior counsel about Tony Busby trying to make her sign a release and intimidating her. She stated that her claims were flipped to Jane Doe's story and that she would share receipts supporting her claims. The release in question is speculatively a press release by Claudia dismissing her claims against Busby. So, trying to say that the old girl stole her story. And like I said, you know, I wasn't there in 2000. I can't say what happened to this girl. I can't say if she's telling the truth. I can't say if she's lying. All I know is the case is dismissed. But what I can say is she shouldn't be going through all this. Like, this is getting ridiculous. She got Jay-Z. Not only did she dismiss it, but then as she dismissed it, you got a 3 times billionaire filing a defamation suit against somebody who just a regular person out here trying to make it. You got people saying she recanted her story. Then you got her coming out saying she didn't. Now you got this Claudia, who I never heard of Claudia till today. You got her talking about she stole her story or the story. Like, everybody calm the fuck down for a second. You know how sometimes you don't even know the words to say, but you just want everybody to just sit their ass down for a second? My mom used to do that. You know, sometimes it was 3 of us. It was me, my brother, and my sister. You know, sometimes you get to playing and doing, and sometimes it just kind of just be too much going on around her. And she didn't know what exactly to say. And I was doing shit. My brother was doing shit. My sister doing shit. She cooking. She ain't supposed to be cooking. I'm playing game. You know, we just, every now and then it just gets out of control. My mom used to just say, you know what, everybody just sit your asses down and let me figure out what the hell I'm gonna find something for y'all to do. In times like this is when you need your mama. Because I need my mama to just get in front of Tony Busby, Jay-Z, Claudia, and all these big wigs that's handling this shit and just say, you know what, y'all? Sit your ass down for a second. Everybody doing too much. Jay-Z, she dropped it. That wasn't enough for you. I can understand the defamation suit against Tony Busby. That's your right. I'm with you. If you innocent and you beat it and you want to go after the Lord, cool. But you fucked up when you put a defamation suit on somebody that probably don't have $2. I don't know. I know she's not a billionaire in Alabama. And that's when you're doing too much. And a lot of times when you do too much come back. And Jay-Z done opened his mouth and admitted that he spoke with private investigators. Now, this was the first move where I kind of just think between filing the defamation against some little woman in Alabama who already dropped the case, that was a stupid move. And as far as handling this case, I ain't really said Jay-Z did anything like literally stupid yet. Like, his legal team has handled it, I think, as well as they can and all of that. But these last couple of moves that Jay-Z has pulled, I don't know about it. And let me tell you why. Now that he's admitted that he dealt with a private investigator where he said out his own mouth, now you got people like, well, then now you're giving credence to her story of saying that she been cornered and harassed by private investigators and all type of stuff. So people like, you just gave credence to her story. And so when they asked Jay-Z, I think this was TMZ, Jay-Z said he quoted what the private investigator told him, and everybody said, well, shit, hold on. So she ain't lying about being harassed by private investigators. And then they started wondering, well, when did Diddy know about him? Because the lawyer knew about her in December, yet Diddy claims he didn't know about her until February 21st when he filed the motion. So who lying? Who making up shit? So all of this about they didn't do this, they didn't do that. We got to break down this whole Jay-Z situation. But before we do that, I do not want to forget. Shout out Not Dreaming for the birthday lunch, birthday love first. And then I have a special subscriber of the day. We got to make an announcement for the people that make this show go. This is a true show. We're not looking for no brand deals to come over here and tell us what to say. Y'all can say that we are a self-sufficient, probably the first of its kind, a self-sufficient media company where we don't have to, we can say what the hell we want on this podcast. Why? Because the people are supporting. And that's why I tell y'all, the most important people to this movement are the subscribers. Without them, we have no show. Because when you want to tell the truth, if you want to stay from being compromised, you got to stay away from their money. And if you do have to accept that big corporate money, you want to accept it on your terms, where it's like, hey, look, we already self-sufficient over here. If you want to sponsor something, cool. But if we don't like something you do or whatever, we're going to tell you to kick rocks. That's the position we want to be in. That's the only way you're going to get real news. And I figured it out. So let me shout out to them. And also, we got a new thing because now we got the merch store and I don't like it.com. Our shoppers of the day. Because now our shoppers are also helping push this movement further and allowing the truth. Like I said, remember back in the day, Jesse Jackson used to say, keep hope alive. And I came up with the slogan, keep truth alive. And that's what everybody who's subscribing, everybody who is purchasing something in the merch store, they all helping out. Because y'all know one thing about me, I ain't going to sit up here and ask for nothing. I want to earn it. I want you to buy some merch to support the movement. I want you to subscribe to the podcast that you know I'm going to be in this bitch Monday through Friday, 7:30 sharp a.m. So let's get into this. Let's thank these beautiful people. First of all, this is the first time this happened. We had one subscriber yesterday. I ain't going and that was a slow day, but it's all good because y'all been subscribing like crazy. So it happens. We had a day, but I'm glad because this is going to be the first time that subscriber of the day comes from a person who gave a $3 donation. See, sometimes you don't have to give a high amount. This is the first time we got a subscriber today for giving a $3 donation. So K Vo, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for the $3 donation and the subscription and helping to keep the truth alive. Clap it up for him. K Vo. I don't know what that stands for, but I like it. You got K Vo and Flow. Thank you, K Vo, for subscribing and keeping truth alive. And thank you to everybody who has been subscribing. Y'all are keeping the lights on this show. And I can't be more grateful. I'm so happy. But now we got a new segment. We got to thank the merch people. We got to thank the people who went into the store on a soft opening and damn near bought all the hoodies I had. I'm almost out of hoodies before I was able to present it to the world today on my birthday. So let me get to that. Let me thank Jennifer Braxton. Let me thank Ricardo Jimenez. Let me thank Ramona, Laura. These are all people who made purchases at the merch store. They got hoodies. They got T-shirts, coffee mugs. Dana Fritz. Thank you for keeping truth alive. And Michelle Jonigan. Thank you for your purchase. And the top purchaser goes to Jennifer Braxton. Everybody give it up for Jennifer Braxton. First day opening, she spent $180 with the And I Don't Like It store. I told him And I Don't Like It is a movement. And with all the shit going on from this administration that we don't like, from Target, from the DEI, from everything that you don't like, has it ever been a greater time for the most popular slogan in the media world is, and I don't like it. You can apply that to whatever you don't like. DEI is, there is a war against DEI, and I don't like it. Eggs is $50, and I don't like it. These other podcasters in trouble, y'all, and they know it. They say, shit, we got to get it. We got to keep it real. Because they watch my podcast and they say, my shit don't look like his, my don't sound like that. It don't look like that. It don't hit like that. Oh, they nervous. But see, y'all knew it before I even knew it. So I know that they mad at y'all for even telling me to do this thing, a podcast that I didn't even know I was the best at. And any podcaster or anybody that y'all think is the truth, tell their ass to come on live with me and let's do a debate about anything. They ain't gonna show up. I promise you that. Ain't nobody gonna show up. I'm so cold at debating, I can take my side, beat you on what I'm saying, and then I can take your side and beat you on your own side. Which side you want to take? Talk it like I walk it. And let me thank the rest of them. But the shopper of the day is Jennifer. Everybody thank Jennifer in the comments. But we going to keep it real. This no filter. Ricardo Jimenez spent $30. Ramona spent $75. Dana Fritz spent $85. Michelle spent $115. This is on the soft opening. So when I say I got the best following, the best supporters, the best fans, am I bullshitting? No. So thank you to everybody who bought something. It's my birthday. If you want to give me a birthday present, how fly is it for you to give me a birthday present? You can buy you a present. Go to my store and buy you a present. And that's a present to me. It don't get no better than that. Much love to everybody. And if you can't afford to buy no merch, you can't afford to get a subscriber, but you on this bitch listening to me every day and sharing and telling people about me, you are just as important as anybody, because we always say it ain't about money. Because one thing I can say about this community, we gonna help however we can help. If we ain't got no money, they gonna share and support it. If they got some money, they gonna support. Whatever we can do, we gonna do. And whatever you do, I'm gonna appreciate it. Because you ain't got to do shit. You don't got to listen to this podcast. It's hundreds and thousands of podcasts, but you listening to this one. And so I'm thankful. So we're going to get back into the news. We shouted out all our people. If you want to go to the merch store and check it out. And I don't like it. Link is in the show notes right by where you can subscribe at. It's my birthday. This is the perfect day to subscribe. You ain't got, if you can't afford the merch or don't want to spend that kind of money, get a $3 subscription. Say happy birthday to Flo. I would greatly appreciate it, because this is a movement. And what they say, y'all, bandwagons is a lot harder to hop on once they moving. I'm glad y'all with me already. Definitely subscribe, because the exclusive content gonna heat the fuck up when this Diddy trial start. Like I said, I'm gonna be in the access to the courtroom, and also gonna have a correspondent who will be in the courtroom every day, giving us the play-by-play directly before anybody else get it. So subscribe now. So let's get back to Jay-Z with the big hair, because it's getting ugly. So now what we waiting on? We waiting on the response now. Because Tony Busby said he got something up his sleeve. And Jay-Z says he has something up his sleeve. What if they both got shit up their sleeves? Then what? I know it's going to get crazy. And before I forget, shout out to y'all for wearing Target's ass out. Target trying to crush DEI, and in turn, they getting crushed. What I mean by that?
Prominent Georgia pastors leading a nationwide boycott against retail giant Target. Pastor Jamal Bryant of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Stonecrest is calling for a 40-day economic fast to protest Target's decision to scale back its diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. The movement is gaining some momentum with more than 50,000 people already signing a petition in support. Organizers hope to reach 100,000 signatures. That boycott officially started today. It runs through April 9th. Right now,
y'all, that blackout, I don't know how it's affecting everybody or how it's affecting all the business, but Target is taking a beating. And I like it. Because y'all know about me, I'm for the common person. We for the average, everyday American. And Target did what I told you don't ever want to do, and it's called doing too much. They didn't even have to interject themselves into this conversation. They could have been like Apple. When you're a big company, you don't let nobody tell you what to do. You should have kept, Target should have just kept going on how they were going. Women love, everybody love it, but I was talking to my friend the other day. Women love Target. Most of the women I know, they swear by Target. They don't even fool with Walmart. And y'all know women do the most shopping. Look at the stats. But now women is saying hell no to Target. Aisles are empty. Stocks dropping. And this is just, now they're extending the boycott. They're doing a 40-day boycott on Target. And you know my saying, I ain't telling you what to do. Some of y'all might be behind Target. Y'all might think getting rid of DEI is good. That's on you. I'm not telling you got to be a part of the movement. I'm just letting y'all know the movement is there. And if you want to be a part of it, it's going strong. And you're going to see more boycotts and more unity with the people as we continue to move in 2025. I'm making that prediction now. It's not going to be Target. It's going to be all kinds of stuff. Because people and the people in this world have had it. And you know what else? It's my motherfucking birthday. Did you forget already? I am so excited. Best birthday ever. Get to have it with my people. It's so many people in the chat. We got all kind of people popping up on the board. Magically Marie. Tomorrow, Mini-Me says is Amazon blackout starts tomorrow. Thank you for that information. But I just want to tell y'all again, man, thanks for the love. Thanks for supporting the podcast. I would have never thought 2.5 years ago I left Cleveland to pursue my own journey, to be selfish for once and focus on me. I spent a lot of years trying to help everybody else achieve their goals and help them build their businesses and passing knowledge back and forth. And then all of a sudden life lifed. And I had the opportunity to get the fuck out of Cleveland and focus on me. Start from zero. I built this from zero. 1 follower went to 2 followers. 2 followers went to 10 followers. 10 followers went to 100 followers. 100 followers went to 100,000 followers. 100,000 followers went to 500,000 followers in 2 years. From 1 or 2 followers. And my content ain't never changed. I've been talking about the same stuff from when I started to right the fuck now. And I appreciate everybody for supporting me. And we're going to take it farther. You ain't seen nothing yet. We just getting started. Buckle up, buttercups. Happy birthday, Flo. Happy birthday to all the March birthdays. Happy birthday to, was it? Y'all know my memory is bad sometimes. Wasn't it Jennifer? Happy birthday to Jennifer. Belated birthday. And happy birthday to all the Pisces. Shout out love to my mama. Shout out love to my son. Shout out love to my daddy. Shout out to everybody who in their feelings. Because I'm happy over here. I hope y'all are too. Because one thing I know, once I separated myself from all that, phony, all the fake, the phony, all the people who just want to be around you because of what they can get from you. When I separated myself from that, I'm going to just be honest, I blew the fuck up right in their face. And they was laughing when I first started. They was telling me, they was talking behind my back, what is he doing? Is he a TikToker now? Ha, 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 ha. They have fun. But I just kept my eyes on the prize, and I just did, like I told you, what the key to life, work hard. Because see, while they laughing and joking and was trying to and getting clout and getting jokes and getting laughs off my name, I had my head to the ground working. They talking, I'm working. They talking, I'm working. They talking. Next thing they know, I'm popping up on TMZ. They saying, what the fuck? We thought he was dead and gone. We thought he was over with. Then I popped up on TMZ again. Then I was getting creator of the week, creator of this, popping up on people's Instagram page, popping up on Facebook. Then it got to the point when I'm going in public and people coming to me and stopping and saying, I love you, Flo, scaring the shit out of me because I didn't even know I was famous. I was just working. And it really hit me that time, y'all, when I was all the way in fucking Puerto Rico in the mall. I'm walking away. I'm walking to go get my food. And I'm in the zone. Y'all know I'm greedy as hell. So when I'm going to get my food, I ain't paying attention to nothing. And then all of a sudden somebody stopped me and say, hey, my head on the swivel. I ain't know if it's Diddy, Stevie J, Floyd, all these people who be mad at me sometimes. I'm like, what? He had his iPad. And he said he held his iPad up. I seen my big ass head on there. And if you see this Burberry, scarf, I already know that's me. He had the iPad up. He said, is this you? I said, yeah, man, that's me. I said, hold on 1 second. I had to go get my food. But I knew I was going to come back. I knew he probably knew me or was a fan, I guess. Got my food. I come back. He's standing there with his wife. He said, I told you he was famous. I told you that was him. That's when I knew how big and how serious it had become. Because I hadn't been doing nothing but working, and that's it. I wasn't even going outside besides to do little stuff I wanted to do, but I wasn't like going around to be seen. I was just working. And so, man, he went on to tell me, y'all know the first thing he said. He was like, I love when you say, and I don't like it. And then he asked me for a picture. We took a picture, embraced, and I told him, man, I love all my fans, all my supporters. I love all y'all. And every time I run into a fan, it's like I'm running into a friend, and that's what I love about it. It's like it's just a special, unique situation I got here, and I ain't gonna never be too proud or too proud or too good to tell everybody thank you. Because y'all don't have to listen to this shit, but y'all do. And the crazy part, y'all be wanting more of this shit. Y'all be cussing me out because if my content too short, or y'all cuss me out if I don't elaborate on certain things. And then guess what? I love it because y'all know what I say. It could be worse. A motherfucker could be saying, I want less of your content. So that's why I'm different than most of these podcasts and YouTubers. And I've been like that on my social media. I appreciate the fact that you give a fuck. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to say everything I want to hear. Because the fact that you give a fuck about what I'm doing means the world to me. So if you sitting and leaving me messages, why the hell was that story only 26 minutes long? Flo, I want to da-da-da-da-da. I don't get mad. Because I appreciate that you give a fuck about what I'm talking about. And I think people in my position, a lot of them don't understand that. A lot of them need to be handled with kid gloves. A lot of them get so pissed soon somebody say something, they all rattled and they cussing out their own supporters. And it's like, bro, be happy they give a fuck because it's so much content that they can go to. So come to mind. If you love it, love it. If you want to complain, complain. But I'm going to tell you this. This is the motherfucking spot you're going to be at every Monday through Friday. Because once you start rocking with the Flow Show No Filter, the rest of these podcasts, they just don't hit. And I'm going to keep giving it, and I appreciate y'all. Keep supporting. If you want to buy some merch, And I Don't Like It gear is andidon'tlikeit.com is ready to go. Get your hoodies. I'm going to tell you, get your hoodie today. First of all, the hoodie is $15 off, and they almost gone. So the hoodies is going the fastest. So get yours today, and that would be a great birthday present to me. Other than that, we hope the fucking this Enterprise letter comes tomorrow. I will be looking out for it. The Enterprise letter is the Diddy letter that's supposed to tell about all the co-conspirators, all the layout of his enterprise. So we are hoping that comes tomorrow. If it does, I'm going to be talking about it. And if it don't come tomorrow, I'm going to be cussing their ass out. So either way, you're going to have a good show tomorrow. As always, I love y'all. But it's my birthday. And I'm out. Done. What's up, Breakfast Crew? Y'all know what it's time to do. They muted my mic, but y'all know what time it is. It's breakfast time. How's everybody feeling? What is up, y'all? Happy. I'm gonna put up all these happy birthdays. Y'all, I see y'all in the chat going crazy. I appreciate it. Let's go. We about to get Apple and Spotify loaded up, and then we gonna kick it. So give me a second. Let me get the music going. To tell y'all to hold up. We know how we smooth. Let me get Apple together, and then we gonna go from there. What up? Let me go through this chat. Happy birthday. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it. I'm about to go back and go through all this. Happy birthday. Thank you. Yes, the Jiggler. He just got a new name. You know I'm the nickname king. We just gave Jay-Z a new name, the Jiggler. The Jiggler be jiggling, don't he? Yep, I agree with you on this, Mini Me. Excellent point. The media, you can tell who paid off. How they know it's actually Jane Doe. Please like the show. Please definitely like it. I'm so glad that magically Marie was able to catch a live. And I hope y'all made. Oh yeah, I see y'all. Y'all gave magically our warm welcome. Thank you for Mini Me for keeping everybody on point with the likes. Nadreema, yep, it was Jen's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. Mini Me said, happy birthday. Remember, you're not getting older. You're just becoming a classic. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I told y'all, best it's only 7. It's early as shit, and it's already the best adult birthday ever. We them boys. Appreciate it. Happy birthday to Flo. Yes. Angie, thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Shauna says, have a great day. I sure will, Shauna. Y'all are helping me. Y'all helping me do that. Thank you for all my like patrol people. I appreciate y'all. We about to get into some more news as we wait for this to load up. Okay, look at everybody, y'all. Hey, Angie says it's her first live in the morning. Everybody say what's up to Angie. B-Day Love sent. Okay, Melody. Thank you. Everybody who sent some B-Day love, please let me know so I can make sure all the B-Day love is accounted for. Whether you sent it to Cash App or whether you sent it to Apple Pay. Oh yeah, that was a birthday. That was a birthday gift to me. My Cavs. Thank you for that info. Yes, they out here steamrolling the league. Hey, you know I'm gonna be talking crazy on this platform about my Cavs. Hey, look, ain't nothing like having a platform when your team good and you get to talk. You get to talk crazy. I can't wait for the playoffs. But yeah, y'all, this is a celebration. We this close to 100,000 downloads on this Flow Show No Filter. I could have never in my wildest dreams. I would have never guessed it ever. And like I said, it's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. Hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. I'm telling y'all. All you got to do is work. Put the work in. Put the work in. And don't worry about what nobody's saying. Because they only saying something because they not working. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: a person working their behind off, working their ass off, they don't got no time to be talking about what somebody else doing and what they ain't gonna do or what they can't do. That's a lazy motherfucker that talk. See, a person who work hard, I don't even have the energy to be worrying about or hating on what somebody doing next to me because I'm too busy working on what I got to do. So just work hard, y'all. Work, find something you love and work your ass off. And you'll never look back in life. Because doing what you love, I don't care if you make a lot of money or a little bit of money. You can't put a price on doing what you love. So that's the motivation to work. Because you like, you know what? I love what I'm doing. And I want to make sure I can do this forever. We are at I think we're about we might be about 5,000 downloads away from 100,000, which we've been getting like 5,000 in a week. So we probably about, I would say, like a week or two away. Thank you for that, Melody. Melody, I appreciate that. Yeah, I wish I was around too. I actually do love kids, especially, passing gems down to young men. My uncles and my dad. I had an influence of not only my dad, but I had about 4 uncles to go along with my dad. So I had like 5 great male figures coming up who all gave me different gems. Each of them had different ways that they lived, and they all shared me, secrets or how to get through stuff or how to stay motivated, how to work hard, what hard work does, all the lessons you learn. And so the way they pass it down to me, I like to pass it down to my son and pass it down to any other young man that will listen, because it makes a difference. It makes a difference. You don't know. Half the time when they were telling me shit, I didn't know that it would mean so much to me as I got older. And now it shows me the importance of passing it down. And guess what? You got to pass it down, and you have to have confidence that and understanding that they might not get it right then. I didn't get everything. But once you put it in their brain, it's like planting a seed. And that seed over time will grow and grow and grow. And one time it'll become a full flower. And at that point is when you realize, damn, that's what my grandfather was talking about. That's what my dad was talking about. That's what my Uncle Jim was talking about. That's what my granny was talking about. That's what my mama was talking about. And so, Melody, I'm always willing to pass down information and help out a young man. So yeah, I definitely, hopefully when I hit the road, I'll be able to talk to some people in their own city. We will be going city to city this summer. Oh, I'm coming up there. A matter of fact, I'll be up there in June. I will be up in Cleveland. June will be my first date. My first show date for the podcast is going to be in Cleveland in June. I think around the first or second week of June. I have to check the calendar. But yeah, I will be in Cleveland. Matter of fact, wow, I didn't even think about that. That's like around the time when the finals would be. So who knows? Yeah, I will be, if for the parade, I'll be there. If we're in the finals, I'm gonna be in Cleveland. I will definitely be in Cleveland. But yeah, y'all, this is, again, best birthday ever. Not even close. I mean, just all the love. My merch store launched. My subscribers went in and bought up a lot of stuff. And just when you support it in that way, it means a lot, yo. Because I work hard as fuck. Y'all know that. And I try to make sure every show I bring it. See, I was an athlete. I used to whoop ass in basketball. Picked up a golf club. 2 years later, from the time I picked up a golf club, I had a scholarship, full scholarship playing golf for a black college, Wilberforce University. And I went from there, left college, pursued my music career. Grinded. Got a record deal. Ended up out there with Floyd. I tell you hey, look, one thing I know how to do is bust my ass and achieve what I want to achieve. But the thing that you have to learn in life, you don't never know how much you're going to like something or love something until you achieve it. So on this journey, I bust my ass and worked hard and worked my way into positions that once I got there, I realized I don't really like it. So like I bust my ass to become a signed artist, a rapper. You couldn't tell me that that's not what I wanted to be. And once I became signed and I was on stages and I'm running around with Floyd, I realized I didn't want to be a rapper. I just love music. I just really wanted a platform to be able to speak and give my opinions and say what I think and make an impact on this world. I realized that's really what I wanted. So I carried on. And then, like I said, once I became a content creator and one thing led to another, next thing I know, I'm a podcaster. And for the first time in my life, I'm doing something that I could do forever. Because I don't like to be no character. That was the one thing I didn't like about being a rapper. It felt like a character. It felt like I was having to be a rapper and not just be who I am, just be myself. And that was the number one thing I didn't like about it. So fast forward to now, as a content creator, I'm just Flo. I'm just me. And that's what I love about it. It ain't about the hundreds of thousands of followers. It ain't even about the money. Because I can have 1 million followers and making all kind of money. If I ain't happy with what I'm doing, I'm not going to do it. That's why I left Floyd Mayweather. Most people wouldn't have left Floyd Mayweather. He didn't kick me out. I left. Because it wasn't about what I thought it was about. And I can't be phony. So the beauty of what I'm doing now and what y'all have given me a platform to do, the beauty of it is I'm just me. And even people who know me and see me every day or talk to me, it feels good when they say, I like what you do. And it's cool that you able to earn a living and impact the world on just being you. This is people that know me every day. The same person you seeing on this screen or the same person you hear on Apple and Spotify, that's just me. I'm not portraying nothing. I don't have to turn the switch on and off. I don't have to be 1 minute I'm some tough rapper. Next minute I'm in interview. Every time you see me, I'm just me. And that is the beauty of everything. That I'm allowed to just be who I am 24/7. And that's enough for y'all. I couldn't ask for a better birthday gift. You can't wrap that in a present. You can't put a value on that. For a lot of people to tune in and support you for just being you. So again, thanks to everybody. And Angie, like Angie said, Flo found his flow. Sure did. Now Dreamer said, go Flo. Sure did. And I'm gonna continue. Thank you. Upload the show. Me. And look, let me tell y'all, how can I lose when I got the best supporters online? They ain't gonna let me forget to upload my show. I literally did just forget. Y'all know I keep it real. I totally forgot about uploading the show. It's my birthday. I'm only thinking about me. So let me upload this show. Let me put my little jazz on. My uncle used to play jazz. I used to hate jazz. Then I got old. I love jazz. Boom. Apple and Spotify is loaded. We are good. We're going to continue on this special edition. Happy birthday. The Flow Show, no filter. I would have never thought. Breaking news. Mini-Me, according to Mini-Me, Walgreens could go private as soon as today. The drugstore chain is closing in on a $10 billion deal that could take it off public markets. Thank you, Mini-Me, for keeping us in tune of what the hell going on. Thank you for Kobe for reminding me that I could cuss on my fucking birthday if I fucking want to. The fuck? Mini-Me got some more breaking news for us. The nation's top public health agency says about 180 employees who were laid off 2 weeks ago can come back to work. If this applies to you, Chaz, send the work. You got a job again. But yeah, so if y'all want to know what I'm going to do, I'm going to just eat me some good food and really relax, man. When God and gives you more than you could ever ask for, I just want to enjoy it today. I just want to really think about it and reflect, because I don't do a lot of that. I'm so busy working and so busy planning on what I'm doing next and opening up launching my merch store and hitting the road and doing this podcast tour, and I got all this going on, but a lot of times I don't stop and just smell the freaking flowers and appreciate and enjoy where I came and the journey and the work I put in. And that's what I'm going to do today for my birthday. I'm going to just sit and think, have some good food, and sit and think and just appreciate and reminisce on all the memories that brought me here. And all the people that who brought and came on this journey with me. Nadreema, people like Nadreema and Shan, who follow me all the way from TikTok. All my Instagram, all my Facebook followers. You know, I don't have hate in my heart. I don't even hate TikTok. I thank TikTok. because they sent me on my real path. Don't nothing mean more to me than my subscribers and my podcast, my morning crew, and my lunch crew. It's funny. The family that I always tell you that I had and I was raised in, that big family dynamic where the uncles pull you to the side. I had so many damn uncles. It was like every family gathering turned into a drop gem session for me. I got so many uncles. This uncle, I spent 30 minutes talking to this uncle, telling me about how to do this. 30 minutes with this uncle. 30 minutes with that uncle. By the time I done talked to all the uncles, the family gathering was over. And I never felt I missed a thing because they were telling me shit that made me who I am. Which is why I don't get down. Because I got some words that I could go think about. When people do me wrong, I got words from my uncles and my granny that helped me get through that and past that. And so when my granny, who was the matriarch, when she passed away, the whole family scattered. We went from getting together, my family would get together every other week, to it's been 5 years and we ain't got together. 10 years, whatever. And everything my granny built, I feel like this is what I'm building. The family dynamic that I once had that helped me become who I am and helped me get through life, I am now building that family with y'all. This is why we have panels. Which is why I say it's the breakfast crew and we eating. Because a family that eat together, that's love. You don't eat with, most of the time, you only eat with people that you love. So it feels good that everything my granny was doing, I'm doing now. So I don't have a family. We don't have the family unity that we once had. And truthfully, a lot of times when you lose your grandmother who held everything together, I've seen it and it happen in a lot of families. You know, everybody just get to going here and moving here and going here. And all of a sudden we don't have no place to come to. But guess what? We got a place now. It's this. It's right here. So how could I have a better birthday? Who was in them Diddy videos? We gonna try. Hey, look, we might find out tomorrow, Nick. We might find it. Look, I got one of my best college boys calling in. Yeah, I figured it out. Yep, because when you said that, I was like, let me figure something out. And I asked Shan, and I had it on Do Not Disturb. I didn't know. I didn't even know. So yeah, that's my boy Justin, man. We did a lot of crazy things in college together, man. Calling me on my birthday while I'm live. Everybody say what's up to Justin in the chat. Good dude. We call him JB. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. But I got my phone fixed now, so we could chop it up today. I ain't know, man. Until you said what you said, I was like, what's wrong with my phone then? No, I did, because I never used that. That's what, I never used it. So I must have put it on this phone because I never used, like I wasn't using this phone. So I must have put Do Not Disturb. And then that was like years ago. You know what I'm saying? Then when my other phone started messing up, I started using it. So that's why I ain't never know nothing about Do Not Disturb. All right, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks, Justin. College buddy. Justin, good dude. I'm surrounded by good people everywhere I look. I could never be mad. That's why if everybody be thinking I'm mad, no, I just be telling the truth. But I don't even have no reason to be mad. I can't be mad. the things that have come together for me and the people that are around me, y'all. You see one of my best college buddy, like my brother Justin, calling me just to tell me happy birthday. He ain't send me no damn text. He called me. He want me to hear it from his voice to my ears. That's the type of love that I'm surrounded by. So we're going to keep doing this thing called life. We're going to keep doing this podcast. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to stay on Diddy's ass, no Diddy. Okay, birthday, but just sent you birthday love from Cali. Thank you, Mookie, for the birthday love. I appreciate it. I'm gonna eat good today. Y'all know I'm greedy, so I'm gonna give me some good food. Have me a drink or something. Thanks, Rhonda. Like Lauren said, good people attract good people. That is so true. And bad people attract bad people. But let's look, y'all. Do y'all think, tell me in the chat, do y'all think they're going to give us this Enterprise letter tomorrow? Yes or no? Do y'all think they're going to give us this Enterprise letter about Diddy tomorrow like they said? Or hell no? I'm with you, Melody. I'm with you too, Lauren. I'm thinking no, but I'm also saying they better. I'm thinking no, but I'm thinking they better. Look, everybody thinking the same way. They got me. They ain't even brought it up. I'm like, I don't know. Well, they said the original date was the 7th. Some people start saying the 17th, but then the courts said the 7th again. So that's why everybody's still thinking it's the 7th. But even if it's not the same tomorrow, if they say we pushing it to the 17th, they should at least announce it. Yeah, I only saw the 7th. People start saying the 17th, but the original articles, all the original articles said the 7th. So we'll see. But you know the games they play. And the fact that they haven't even mentioned it is why I'm thinking like, man, they might do something stupid. They might pull one of those moves. They might pull one of those moves, y'all. Wait a minute. We got some breaking news again. Hold on, y'all. It's so much news breaking, we got to pay attention. Yeah, just like the Epstein list. My boy Kobe. Hey, Kobe, they love to redact, don't they? Redact is their favorite word. Yeah, they trying to redact everything. Oh, did they finally arrested somebody on here? Did they finally arrest somebody? This is the Chiefs fans who was kicking it, and then they found him dead. And the only person alive was the owner of the house, right? So according to Mini-Me, 2 men have been charged after investigators said they were connected to the unaliving of 3 Chiefs fans who were found unalived in the backyard of a Kansas City home. So they finally have charged somebody in that. I'm going to look into that because I was covering that case. Yeah, I got to look into that. I was covering that case when it first broke, and then it just went cold for a while. I definitely want to know who the 2 people that they charged. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I got to check into this one, Amy. I'm glad Mini Me brought that to us because I definitely want to look into what the hell is going on. We live. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got here. Oh. What else we got in the news, y'all? Diddy, and Mo Diddy. Man, I still can't believe they keep talking about that. Elon Musk suggests that Donald Trump pardon George Floyd's killer. Man, they lost me on that one. They totally lost me on that one. And I don't care what nobody think about or how they feel about, but that's foul, man. With all the stuff going on in the world that we complaining about, what point are you trying to make? What point are you trying to make by even bringing that up? It's a million things going on in this country that is concerning millions of Americans. I ain't hear nobody bring that up. But you, Elon Musk, you feel like I don't like that, man. That really blew me, and I don't care who mad that I'm mad about Elon saying that because that's bullshit, man. I don't like it. I think it's uncalled for. I think it's hella wrong. Yeah, if you didn't know that, Melody, yeah, Elon Musk, there was a guy, Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro started some campaign to pardon Derek Chauvin, who killed George Floyd, and Elon Musk says it's something to think about, basically co-signing it. That ain't nothing but a divisive tactic right there. If you ever didn't realize that the elite's whole plan is dividing and conquering, if you ever didn't know that, if for some reason you couldn't see it, you don't see it now, to even talk about that, all that is supposed to do is get all the MAGA people arguing with all the black people, and all the black people, Black Lives Matters, arguing with MAGA, arguing with Republic. That's all it's for. Because why you don't speak on healthcare? Because that's what we all really care about. That's all you see is people complaining about how scammy the healthcare is. You won't bring that up, but you want to bring up pardoning a killer. It's strictly to keep us divided. It's strictly to keep people mad at me for saying that's wrong. So then now they can say, well, no, I think it was right. Now we arguing about nothing. When they killing us with this health care that they won't mention. Lost a ton of respect for Elon Musk. Lost a ton of respect. Because you'll call out and make it a priority to pardon a killer, but you won't fix your mouth to say anything about this health care that's affecting millions of Americans. A healthcare system that's so fraudulent that a CEO was killed in broad daylight and don't nobody give a fuck. Why? because y'all been killing us with this health care for years, denying 34% of claims. United Healthcare denied 34% of claims and had AI in place so they could start denying more. This was all before somebody busted a cap in his ass, Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare. But big Elon Musk want to parade around and acting like he's doing so much because he's breaking down what's going on with the Social Security and want to pardon Derek Chauvin. So all the Elon Musk fans out there, I just want to answer why he ain't talking about this healthcare. A healthcare system that's so broken, we don't even give a shit that somebody's head was blown off behind it. That's how bad the healthcare system is. Yet, you on Twitter talking about we should pardon Derek Chauvin, somebody who killed George Floyd right in real time in front of all of us. You can't fool me with that. That ain't nothing but a tactic to keep us divided so we don't pay attention, that they don't give a fuck about the healthcare situation that we all care about. It ain't gonna work on us. Let it work on the rest of these people who following the narrative in the paid off media. But here on this channel, we don't go for the divisive bullshit. I'm not arguing with my people and standing up for no elite. I'm smarter than that. We smarter than that. That is literally an attempt to keep us divided. And I don't like it. And I see through the lies. And so I'm going to speak on it. That's why they get mad at me. You ain't trying to solve shit by pardoning Derek Chauvin. You ain't trying to solve shit. You just trying to keep us divided so we keep arguing. And then I got people arguing with me for Elon, who both out here, we both barely can pay our bills. But I got to argue with people who standing up for Elon as he says stuff like this. Because why? It works if you don't pay the fucking attention. We gonna stay educated on this channel. We not going for the okie doke. You not gonna have me over here, us divided, because you just throwing out bullshit. They think we stupid, y'all. They think we're dumb. And I'm going to continue to call them out. Because I'm one person you can't feed bullshit to. And you can't polish up a turd and tell me it's beautiful. Because it still stinks. That's the type of person I am. So to the rest of the world that want to go back and forth and argue with us, the everyday Americans, we want to argue and try to stand up for people like Elon. That's exactly what they want. Keep us arguing while they don't really solve the real shit that we care about. That shit ain't working on me. Anybody who want to let that work, it's been working for hundreds of years. If you want to keep going with that, go ahead. I see past that. He ain't trying to solve shit with pardoning Derek Chauvin. That ain't no. Why they ain't say that shit when they was running for office? Why they ain't say, hey man, as soon as I get in, first thing I'm doing is pardoning Derek Chauvin. Get to the shit y'all said y'all was gonna fix before you start talking about some Derek Chauvin and some Black Lives Matter. Y'all ain't even fixed the shit y'all said y'all was gonna fix yet. Groceries ain't went down a fucking penny. Groceries haven't went down a fucking penny. And you got the nerve to be telling me about pardoning some asshole. That's how dumb they think we are. Not one thing that was promoted has fucking happened. And if you a Trumper, you just gonna be mad. Because Joe Biden got this same smoke. You thought Trump wasn't gonna get it too? When Biden do shit that we didn't like, we cuss Biden ass out. Trump, Elon, ain't shit y'all talked about before the race. Ain't happened yet. It's been all talk and signing executive orders. Ain't shit happened yet. And you gonna open your mouth talking about some damn pardoning Derek Chauvin. Like that's so important. Fix the healthcare. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to fix the healthcare. Just mention the healthcare problem. Can you do that? Elon Musk, can you just mention the healthcare problem? Just mention it. You won't even do that. It's the elephant in the room. The elephant in the room ain't Derek Chauvin. The elephant in the room is this fucked up healthcare we dealing with. But that's for some reason y'all won't mention. But y'all keep throwing around all this bullshit and that thinking that's gonna work for the average American. That ain't working no more. We don't care about Derek Chauvin. We don't care about flying to fucking Mars or whatever this bullshit y'all talking about. We want groceries down. We want DEI respected. We want safe planes. We want our kids to be safe. We want our schools to not be getting shot up. We want missing Black women to be treated like everybody else who go missing. The numbers of missing Black women is so bad, I don't even like bringing them up no more. This is what we want. So the next time they come with some crap and it ain't about healthcare, it ain't about these groceries, it ain't about these missing children, missing women, it ain't about safety of our damn schools, our kids, the thing that mean more than us than anything. If they ain't talking about none of that, it's bullshit. And it's time we just call them out on it. Just call them out on it. Don't even argue. I don't care if you behind him, pardoning Derek Chauvin, or if you against it, like me. The bottom line is, who gives a fuck? Don't let them get away with just throwing out bullshit to us when we know the real stuff that we want done. Let's stop that. Get to the real issues, man. Quit playing us for stupid and playing in our face and keep coming up with all this bullshit and that we don't care about. I told you I ain't had time for this on my birthday. (2025), we gonna have some of the craziest protests that we had since the George Floyd thing. Watch what I tell you. Because one thing about a greedy person, and 9 times out of 10, you don't get billions of dollars without having a little greed in you. One thing about it, they don't know when to stop. Elon got away with a lot, and now he pushing the envelope. He just doing shit for shits and giggles now. Oh, let me just throw out some of the most insightful, hateful shit, racist shit I can do. I know the George Floyd. I know the George Floyd and the Derek Chauvin situation. I know it's racially charged. I know it's gonna make black people and white people argue. Let me throw this tweet out there talking about pardoning him so I can keep them arguing while we over here not doing a motherfucking thing. Stop going for it, y'all. MAGA, Democrats, Republicans, independent, whatever you are, stop going for it. It's such a tired play. It's such a tired plan. And at some point, we got to say, look, we ain't going for that no more, man. We're not going for this divisive shit. You just throwing something out so we can argue. So the black people can argue with the white people and the white people can argue with the black people when really the groceries still, eggs still $50. If you pardon Derek Chauvin, is my egg still going to be $50? Are we still going to be denying hardworking people health coverage left and right? Is it going to solve any of that? What will it solve? It don't matter. It ain't even saying what it's going to solve because it's just about keeping us arguing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep holding the mirror up to Elon Musk and Trump and showing and exposing exactly what's going on. If they do some good shit, I'm going to give them their flowers. They do some bullshit, I'm going to cook them. Flame broil. With no care of who has a problem with it. Because I told y'all from the beginning, you don't come to this show to be pandered to. You don't come to this show to hear everything you want to hear. You come to this show because I'm one of the few people that just going to tell you honestly how I feel and give you all the information so you can go determine how you want to feel. I talk about an article, I tell you where I got the information for so you can go look. I'm not here to paint narratives. Don't come here for a narrative. Come here for the truth. Come here for my truth and come here for the information so you can determine your own truth. I have no desire to tell people how to think. I'm not one of those people that need people to agree with me. I don't care about that. I want everybody to have their own opinion. I just give you mine because I feel like you deserve my opinion. If I ain't going to be up here talking about cases and stories and not give you my opinion. If I do that, now I'm just immediate. Now I'm CNN, just talking about stuff and not really giving my opinion. No, I'm going to give you my opinion, but that don't mean you got to agree with me. I'm not here to be agreed with. I'm here to give you the truth and tell you where I got the information so you can go look it up yourself and then see what you think about it. If you agree with what Trump and Elon doing, then happy for you. Whoop-de-doo. I don't. And I don't like it. Speaking of I don't like it, get your and I don't like it gear, the Flow Show No Filter hoodies. I hope they might be gone at this point, but go to the site, get you a hoodie while they on sale for $15. We got the $15 off on the official launch sale. Go get your hoodie before they gone. Once they gone, they go back to regular price. They is the hottest item on there. The And I Don't Like It hoodie and the Flow Show No Filter hoodie. Y'all loving them things. I love hoodies too. That's the funny thing. I am a hoodie fanatic, if you know me. Y'all just don't ever even see me with a damn shirt on. But if you see me with a shirt on and I ain't in a hot ass temperature place, then I'm gonna have a hoodie on. All I wear is hoodies. So thank you for buying up the hoodies. Okay, Mookie, breaking news before we get out of here. Y'all put all the news y'all heard in the chat, and I'm going to do a quick rundown before we get out of here. We're going to call this a a 2-minute drill. You know, when you're playing football, you got the 2-minute offense. You're going to go quick. So according to Mookie, she just heard Raz B and B2K is claiming they were scared of Diddy and he did some things, about to spill tea. I'm going to be on it, Mookie. What else we got? Meanie Me says the tires of Angie Sprinter van prior to skidding off the road, saying that they were shot. I'm going to look into that. What else we got, y'all? It's the 2-minute offense, 2-minute drill. Any breaking news y'all want me to announce before we close the show out? Put it in the chat, and I'm going to put it in the atmosphere. But yeah, y'all, beautiful birthday. I didn't know I was going to be going the fuck off on my birthday. I didn't know I was going to be going the fuck off on my birthday. I thought I was going to be just laughing and joking. But you can't control passion. And passion just pops out. Next thing I know, I'm going off on Elon and anybody else that are listening. And anybody got a problem with it, that's a you problem. That ain't a me problem. Exactly. It's my birthday. Appreciate all the love, all the birthday love. I don't know how I can repay you. Only thing I could repay you with is getting up in the morning and giving y'all my best on the Flow Show No Filter every morning. I try to bring it every morning like I was in my athlete days. My uncles taught me every time you step on that court, you come to kill it. And I take that mentality. They gave me that mentality starting at 13 years old. And that mentality has carried me to this day. If you listen to my podcast, I don't take no days off. Every episode, I'm trying to crush motherfuckers. Every episode, I'm trying to crush motherfuckers. Every episode, I'm trying to let everybody know. Y'all know who the best at what this is. When you put that microphone, when it comes to speaking in this microphone, I'm one of the best to do it. And I got to remind people of that, and all my fellow podcasters and everybody else, I got to remind them every day that I am the best at this. And if anybody ever had the guts to come on here and debate me, you're going to really see how cold I am. But the problem is, don't nobody want to debate me. They ain't gonna debate me. Appreciate that, Cole B. They don't want it with me. Ex-CEO of Kroger, Rodney McMullen, forfeits $11.2 million package after exiting over personnel conduct. Hey, look, everybody say what's up to Mark. Everybody say what's up to Mark. He wants some attention. Mark seen me, I ain't have a shirt on. He ran to the comments. Mark don't want to go nowhere. Mark happy right now. Thank you, Carly, for the happy birthday. Hey, Mark, you in the wrong chat. We don't get bothered by these type of comments. We laugh at you. You entertainment. Thanks for the content, Mark. All I know is when you seen this shirtless journalist, you couldn't do nothing but run to the comments and run in here for a closer look. So I ain't mad at you, Mark. Mark said, hey, man, he ain't got a shirt on. I got to come in this chat. Come on in, Mark. We know what makes you comment. What brings Mark to the yard is a shirtless gentleman. Mark sees a shirtless gentleman, and here he comes. he like, hey, put a shirt on, you creep. But he won't stop looking though. Hey, he had to come in here and tell me to put a shirt on so he could get a closer look. I don't blame you, Mark. I would too if I was you, man. Yeah, hey, look, hey, Shauna, I ain't even gonna say probably. Let me edit your comment. Let's just take probably out. He definitely thinks I'm cute. Marky had to get that's there. It might be Stevie J friend. Come on, Mark. I know you got more than that. See, because I've been cooking people is what I get paid to do. Come on, jump on this skillet. See this ain't TikTok. See, on TikTok, I can't even do this because they'll pull my live down. But see, on YouTube, you can get flame broiled in front of the whole world. Marky Mark, who sees a shirtless gentleman and runs to the comment and think I'm supposed to be the creep. You ran over here, Mark. You came for this flame broiled bake fest. Because see, cooking people is what I was doing that when I was since a kid. So this the wrong chat to come in. Come on, Mark. I know you got more than that. Hey, look. Come on, Mark. Because see, Mark, you didn't know when you came in here, you didn't take the time to know, hold on. This what he do. You think I can cook Diddy, I can't cook random Mark from Facebook? Is you playing? I'm on here cooking billionaires. And Mark from Facebook think he can come in here and not get cooked. Boy, I microwave Mark. 1 minute. I ain't have to cook Mark. He microwave. 2 minutes. Bing. Bye, Mark. Where Mark go? See, because y'all ain't seen that part yet. I love trolls. I just couldn't do trolls like I wanted to on TikTok because they got all those rules. But see, on YouTube, your ass get cooked in here. Oh, I do overtime to cook. Come on, Mark. I was supposed to be off 3 minutes ago, but I like cooking folks, especially when they come to me. I told y'all I ain't a bully. I'm a counter puncher. I'm the one, just leave me alone. I ain't gonna bother nobody. But if you come to me, woo! Ain't nothing nice. So I guess we can go ahead and pour out a little. Hey, y'all, pour out a little liquor for Mark. He was a good Mark until he ran into this podcast, this shirtless journalist called Flo. He was a good Mark, wasn't he? You know, he came in. He was able. He allowed me to fry and cook him in a matter of seconds. Mark got fried quicker than bacon. You know how you put bacon on the grill and it's like done in seconds? That's Mark. Don't be like Mark. Mark made my birthday. Because y'all know I'm never a bully. I'm never going to start nothing. But I've been the clapback king from the beginning. And if you've been in my comments, you already know that. My comeback comes so fast, the person don't even know what to come back with. As soon as I see your comment, boom, you served and cooked. Next. My brain worked too fast, bro. I ain't the one. That's why I don't joke on people, because I'm too good at it. So I just be chilling. But when you come my way with the jokes, ooh, I get happy. Come with the jokes, because I am going to fry your ass. Mark, nobody wants to play with me, Mark. Mark had a good run. Mark lasted longer, I'm going to say, than most of them, because he lasted about 20 seconds. Normally, I get done with him in about 10 seconds. So let's give Mark some credit for lasting for 20 seconds and realizing, oh, let me get the hell out of here because this ain't what I want. So one thing you got to do is give it up for Mark for realizing that this ain't what he wanted. And that happens. You know, a lot of times we say something real quick and don't think first, and next thing you know, you in some shit that you can't get out of. And you realize, hold on, this is the same guy that coined the phrase Mohawk Diddy. This is the guy that coined the phrase, and I don't like it. This is the guy that coined the phrase, and I like it. This is the guy that got everybody saying, I'm out. What did Kendrick say? You can try to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. I'm good with words. So I ain't the one you want to come in trying to troll. I'm going to destroy you in front of the whole team. You just content to me if you come in here trolling me. You ain't going to hurt my feelings. I ain't put a shirt on in 2 years. Who lasting longer? Me without no shirt or Mark? Or anybody that came before Mark? The no shirt is a warning that I don't give a fuck. It's the same warning that Kendrick tried to give Drake. See, when people mess with you because of what goes on and what comes out of your mouth that comes from your brain, that's a whole different love than people who mess with you because they think you this or that you got this or you got that. You don't want to mess with the Kendrick type people. You don't want to mess with nobody like me. If I can come on here and blow the fuck up in a headband and no shirt, I ain't the one to play with. I ain't the one to play with. I got a whole ass podcast and I don't even wear a fucking shirt. You gonna fuck with me? That's dumb. So y'all, here comes Daniel. Hey, look. All the men come in. When you take your shirt off, all the men come. And that's the part that throws me off. The men pay more attention to the shirtless journalists than the women. Like Daniel. Daniel come in here with his selfie. Daniel come in here with his Old Navy picture and his selfie talking. Daniel, this ain't Daniel. I go to your Facebook and put you on blast. You won't even be on Facebook no more, bro. Don't come at me, bro. I'm gonna give you a fair warning. You gonna want to deactivate your account, bro. So just keep it, dude. Yeah, it's like the milkshake. The men be more bothered. Women don't even mention it. It's the man. Look at him. Daniel, all I know is Daniel seen a shirtless man and he had to run to the comments. I got to get in here and get a closer look, and I need some attention from that shirtless man. Daniel needed some attention from this shirtless man. All I know is that. All I know is Daniel was scrolling on his Facebook. He seen this man with no shirt on and said, I got to get in this chat this morning. And I don't blame you, Daniel. Hey, look, I'm in my world. Let me tell you how these people be. Let me tell you how they cook. I'm in my world, but I'm clout chasing. But you in my world. So I think he don't understand. People like Daniel, they don't really know the words they use. They just try to use cool words that they saw online. Because you can see from his profile picture, he ain't the smoothest. He ain't the smoothest guy in the club. And so what they do is they use words that they hear. So like some of his cool friends use the word clout chasing. And so he come over here using it, but he don't understand coming to my platform is clout chasing, bro. I'm in my world. You came over here. So that's what clout chasing is. So I'm explaining to you since your cool friends didn't explain it to you. Just like they didn't explain to you that men with mirror selfies as their profile pic went out like back in 2005. They didn't tell you that. I love you, so I'm going to tell you that. That's a terrible look. So it explains to me why you didn't know what clout chasing meant. Clout chasing is like what you're doing. You getting off your dead ass Facebook page and you coming over here where it's popping so you can have some fun. I don't blame you. But when you use words, you got to kind of know what they mean. Kind of like if I went to your page and I was like, oh, you over here clout chasing, but I'm in your page, that's kind of like what you doing. So continue to clout chase, Daniel. I appreciate it. Next time, switch up that Old Navy selfie profile pic, because next time I'm going to blow it up. Next time you come in here, Daniel, I'm going to blow it up and I'm going to break down that picture so bad, you're going to need help. You're going to have to sit on somebody's couch. You're going to have to sit on somebody's couch. So next time I'm going to blow that up and put it on the full screen, and I'm going to dissect you from head all the way to your shirt, to your phone. And I'm going to show you how to get some clout. So come on in here and get cooked, y'all. I like this for y'all to see live and in person that these fools, I ain't the one. I told you, I take your own words and use them against you. I'm like Mayweather when it comes to the collar punch. But let me get out of here, y'all. I got to order my food. We're going to pop back on for lunch. So let me get the hell out of here. I will always, I told y'all, I love the trolls because they give me free content. Because one thing I'm good at is cooking somebody live and freestyling it right off my head. I don't need much thought. So I'm glad that a couple trolls came in here so I could give y'all an example on how these trolls gonna get cooked when they come over to this page, and they eventually leave. Because Daniel don't want me to blow up that profile pic. It's horrendous. It's horrible. Just a small version of it. I don't want to blow it up. I don't even want to blow it up. It's a dumpster fire, just a small version. My boys would be riding me to death if I had a profile pic with one of these. So I'm gonna go out like this, y'all. Like my boy Daniel. Daniel the serial killer. Don't be like Daniel. Nobody thinks that picture is cute, bro. I'm out. Hey, look at Mona. Hey, I like Mona. Look at Mona. Hey, look, we're gonna go out on this. We're gonna go out on this note, y'all. I appreciate it. No. Hey, hey, pour something out for Daniel, man. He had a good run, but Daniel and Mark. Daniel's biggest problem is he had a profile pic like this. You can't talk nothing what you got doing that. Hey, look, you know I'm gonna do it for the two. That's why I'm so happy I'm off TikTok. You know how many people I had to let slide because you can't do this? But see, on YouTube, you could do this. So that's why I told y'all I love the trolls because that's what I'm good at. I just got a good heart. So, you know, I ain't gonna be on here just talking shit about people. But if you come my way, be prepared that you might be sitting on somebody's couch the next day. Because I'm going to point out shit that you didn't even know was fucked up. So leave me alone. Much love, y'all. It's my birthday. Mark and Daniel are officially cooked, and I'm out. Love y'all. See you at lunch.